Top 12 Places to Retire in America 2023 edition. Number 12. Texas. The $1.9 trillion Texas economy is the second biggest in the US, behind only California. Texas ranks fourth for current economic climate and first for its growth prospects, thanks to strong employment and income growth forecasts for the next 5 years. In addition, there are over 100 of the 1,000 largest public and private companies in the US based in Texas, including giants like AT&T, ExxonMobil and Dell. Entrepreneurial activity ranks fourth in the nation, per the Kaufman Foundation. One of the only things holding Texas back is the education rate among its labor supply. Only 84% of adults have a high school degree, which is the second lowest among the states. Number 11. New Mexico. Oil and gas production, tourism and the federal government drive New Mexico's economy. Federal Technology Labs, Los Alamos National Laboratory and Sandia National Laboratories are two of the largest employers in the state. New Mexico ranks in the bottom 6 overall for a 7th straight year due in part to a weak labor supply. Income and job growth have been anemic over the past 5 years. The state also fares poorly on the quality of life metrics, a product of comparatively low school test scores and high crime. Number 10. Colorado. Colorado has a young, educated labor supply and a migrating population that is attracted to its robust economy and outdoor recreational opportunities. At 41%, Colorado adults have the second highest level of college attainment, behind only Massachusetts. The percent of the population aged 25 to 34 is also second highest in the US. Colorado is expected to have the second fastest job growth over the next 5 years, per MC data. Number 9. Virginia. Virginia ranked as the best state for business as recently as 2013, but higher business costs and a declining economic climate have pushed it lower. The state ranked among the top 2 states every year from 2006 through 2013. Virginia ranks first for quality of life and third for its regulatory climate because of its strong incentive offerings and business-friendly government policies. Virginia has a widely diverse economy that includes the local and federal government, military, farming and manufacturing. The state scored a big win in 2018 when e-commerce giant Amazon announced plans to locate one of its new headquarters in Arlington County's Crystal City neighborhoods. The move should add 25,000 jobs. The state is nicknamed Old Dominion and the mother of presidents after the 8 US presidents born there. Number 8. Florida. Florida has been a top destination for retirees for a number of years. It does well across the board in the top half. It could do a little better on crime, and it could do a little better on wellness. It's 29 and 31 there. In terms of culture, it's ranked number 13. It's fairly affordable. You have to remember that Florida is a big state, and you are going to have varying experiences depending on where you are there. Between 2006 and 2011, the bursting of the housing bubble crashed Florida's economy, with home prices sinking 47% statewide. The decline catapulted Florida into having a surge of business closures. Florida's economy is, however, on the rebound. The state has the highest average rate of net migration over the past 5 years. In the next 5, Moody's projects Florida's job and income growth will top the nation. Florida also ranks firsts in the Kaufman Foundation's measure of new entrepreneurs. Number 7. Arizona. The Grand Canyon State's job and economic growth forecasts over the next 5 years are among the best in the US. Population growth through 2023 is expected to be the third fastest in the country, as employment growth is expected to be almost as strong. People gravitate towards Arizona for its warm weather and business-friendly climate. The percent of union workers rates among the lowest in the US. Number 6. South Dakota. 4th place. South Dakota ranks better than most states on every measure except the weather. The state had an average annual temperature of almost 46 degrees. The state performed surprisingly well on culture, ranking 12th, partly due to having the second highest number of arts, entertainment and recreation businesses per capita. South Dakota's business costs are the lowest in the country at 15% below the national average. Retail, finance, and healthcare make up the primary service industries in the state. In 1981, City established significant operations in South Dakota in order to take advantage of its favorable banking regulations. The bank employs more than 3,000 people today in the state. South Dakota's $3.3 trillion in bank assets are among the most of any state and represent nearly 1/5 of all bank assets in the U.S. The government comprises another important segment of the state's economy, with Ellsworth Air Force Base the second largest employer in the state. Number 5. Utah. Utah occupied the top spot in Forbes' Best States for Business 6 times in 7 years between 2010 and 2016. Virginia in 2013 was the lone outlier, but fell to third in 2017 due to rising business costs and a softer economic outlook. The state has a very pro-business climate and companies benefit from energy costs that are 16% below the national average, according to Moody's Analytics. Utah's employment has expanded 3.3% a year over the past 5 years, second best in the U.S. Utah is well known for its winter activities and tourism has soared since the 2002 Winter Olympics. With 2/3 of Utahns being members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Utah is the most religiously homogeneous state in the U.S. Number 4. Missouri. It has a relatively moderate climate and is more affordable compared with other states. But sunshine and saving money only go so far in the Show Me state. Other states ranked higher for culture, wellness and especially safety. Missouri's major industries include aerospace, food processing, chemicals, printing/publishing, electrical equipment and beer. Led by Monsanto, one of the largest gene companies in America that is based in St. Louis, the state has a growing science and biotechnology field. Missouri ranks third overall for its cost of living and incomes are expected to grow. The state has a AAA rating on its general obligation debt from Moody's. Number 3. Idaho. Idaho broke into the top 10 on the best states rankings for the first time in over a decade this year thanks to strong growth prospects. Moody's expects its $81 billion economy to grow an average of 3.5% for the next 5 years, more than any other state. Major industries include food processing, lumber/wood products, chemicals, paper, mining and tourism. The state produces nearly 1/3 of the potatoes grown in the U.S. One of the biggest sectors is science and technology led by semiconductor maker Micron Technology. Other companies with a major tech presence in Idaho include Oracle, Hewlett-Packard and ON Semiconductor. Idaho's energy costs are 5th lowest in the U.S. at 20% below the national average. Number 2. Iowa. Iowa also scores strongly on both quality of life and business costs, which are 11% below the national average. Iowa is ranked number 8 for affordability. It's also ranked number 20 for culture. There's a great art scene in Des Moines. Those kinds of hidden assets make Iowa number 2 on our list. Iowa has transformed its agricultural economy over the past 50 years to a diversified one that covers a wide range of industries, including manufacturing, food processing, financial services and biotechnology. Des Moines is a major financial services hub, with big employers like Principal Financial and Wells Fargo. Iowa's current unemployment rate ranks among the lowest in the U.S. Number 1. Nebraska. Nebraska, compared to most states, is rather affordable and it's a place people can probably find good access to care. So that helps put it at the top of the list. Nebraska drops from the top 5 states in Forbes' Best States for Business ranking for the first time since 2014. It still has low business costs and a business-friendly regulatory climate. Its growth prospects have shrunk, however, with low expectations for job growth as more businesses contract than expand. Lincoln is the state capital, but Omaha stands as Nebraska's largest city and economic center. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.